The woman with the title of most beautiful in the world right now is R'Bonney Gabriel. She was crowned Miss Universe 2022 and became the 9th American to win the competition. She's also a sustainable fashion designer and model. This is her second time in Thailand as Miss Universe, but the first time giving an exclusive one-on-one interview. Okay, hello, very nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. My name is Frida Waller and I'll be interviewing you today. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm so happy to be here. I love visiting Bangkok.
Yeah?
I love the Thai fans. They're always so excited, so it's good to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you again. As I've mentioned earlier, I also joined Miss Universe Thailand exactly 10 years ago when Olivia Culpo won Miss USA, so that's a great coincidence. I'm very happy to meet you.
We can connect. I mean, going to Miss Universe is like a dream come true to compete, so that's so cool.
Well, how was it? How was everything after you were crowned? You said that it was almost disbelieving, right? There was a rush and you didn't think that it was really you who won. Has it really sunken in now?
It has sunken in now because it's been 4 months. But on stage, when they called my name, I was so shocked because, I mean, I really wanted to win, but for it to actually happen was such a dream come true. So I didn't know if I heard my name correctly. There was so much cheering going on in the arena. It was so loud, so I wasn't sure if they called my name or not. And I said, I don't want to celebrate if I'm wrong. So it was kind of a delayed reaction when I won. I wanted to make sure I heard correctly.
Can you say that you are living the life of your dreams right now?
Absolutely. I'm so grateful for every opportunity. So much has happened in this 4 months. I mean, being able to travel and connect with people all over the world. I mean, it's a dream come true to do, of course, the glamorous stuff of Miss Universe, the photo shoots, the commercial opportunities, but to be able to do charities in every place that I go as well. I mean, it's a roundabout of the greatest things.
Prior to her pageant pursuits, Gabriel was a sewing instructor at a non-profit design house called Magpies and Peacocks, where she taught classes to survivors of domestic violence and human trafficking. You are very passionate about your clothing brand as well, right?
I am.
And your project, what was it? Magpies and Peacocks?
Magpies and Peacocks, yes.
Where did that name come from?
So it's so funny. That is the nonprofit I worked at for 2 years back in my hometown of Houston, Texas. They made the name up because Magpie, I think, collects different things and objects and makes it into their own. And so at this design house, we actually collect different fabric scraps from the city, and then we take those fabric scraps and make them into new pieces and collections. And then a peacock is beautiful, so that was kind of the idea behind that.
When we do a pageant, right, we can say that it's like a sport because you have to train so hard, right? Both physically and mentally and everything else. How was that like for you?
Well, you know firsthand, but I think a lot of people don't if they don't know pageants, because when I first started training, I had no idea what I was really getting myself into.
It's not just like, oh, I think I'm pretty, I'm just going to go up on stage.
No, I mean, as you know, the walking takes time and practice. I was practicing almost every day. I would practice my hair and makeup every single Friday, and it took me 3 hours just to do my own hair. It was very hard for me. And then it's all about where's your mentality at? Are you confident in yourself? And that's something that takes time to train. And for me, I had to develop it over time.
Oh, but you're amazing right now. It looks like everything just comes so naturally.
Well, I would use it to be a transformational leader.
On your last question, your final question, you said that you wanted to be a transformational leader.
Yes.
Yeah, how is that progressing so far?
Yes, I think it's all about investing in your communities. I'm able to do that globally now, so it's really about making the change with people that I meet every single time I travel. So, for example, I was in Manila last week and I was able to visit my father's hometown where he grew up, the street where he grew up in, and all of those people that saw me grow up from such a young girl to Miss Universe, I mean, it was so inspiring for them and for me to come back and really just transform the perception that they have, to be able to inspire people, to release that block of that mental doubt and inspire people along the way, transform their lives like it has transformed mine. That is what it's all about.
In this social media world, sometimes people use that to bully online or even use hate speech. What are your thoughts on that?
It's happened more so now because I'm Miss
Yeah.
Universe, and it's such a competitive
It is.
competition, and the countries, they really love their girls and their
representatives.
representatives, and if they don't win, then I get the hate, or the
Yeah.
winner kind of gets the hate. So it's definitely something that I've had to adjust to, but you just don't want to put your value into that. I know that's easier said than done, but focus on what you're doing. For me, I have to focus on my role as Miss Universe, and that has nothing to do with the hate. I cannot let that energy bring me down. They're not my formula for success. They have no part in that.
We recently had the general election in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any message as a woman, as a Miss Universe, would you like to pass on to the next Prime Minister of Thailand?
And continue to fight for women's equality in Thailand. I think women are the greatest assets in society, and like I was saying earlier, women need to believe that they can do anything, and if they have the tools to do so and they're not being blocked from whatever career path they want to take, you will really see a revolution in a woman's life.
A lot of fans are from the LGBTQ community.
Yes.
Right? And since you've been here, you might have noticed that the LGBTQ community in Thailand is really huge.
Yes.
We can realize that they're mostly just tolerated, but not really accepted or inclusive, especially by law.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on, let's say, gender equality or same-sex marriage? Because we don't have that in Thailand yet.
So we do have same-sex marriage in America,
Yeah.
and that was revolutionary, and it made me so happy for the LGBT community in my country. I mean, I would love to see that in Thailand, and I think if anything, we gotta accept people for their differences, not just tolerate, but continue to just treat people as if they're people. I don't think, for me, I don't judge somebody just because of their sexuality
Yeah.
or even the way they act, as long as they're
Exactly.
not harming anyone. The LGBT community is not harming anybody. If anything, I love them so much. So we need to continue to use our voices for that.
You've been such an inspirational even before the pageant. So now when you are Miss Universe, is there any message you would like to pass on to women especially who are still fighting, who are still struggling, whether it is with trauma or
Yes.
domestic abuse, violence or anything like that?
I think a woman is born with every single capability to just conquer her dreams. I think somewhere along the way, society or some sort of experience tells us that we're not enough, and we are. And I think when we erase that mental block, we can really transform our lives. Because for me, I had so much self-doubt. I was very reserved. I couldn't hold conversations, and it was women that saw something in me that really pulled out my strength. So my message to any woman is we must continue to help each other identify our strengths, be our biggest cheerleaders to each other, and that's when we rise up and we are able to really conquer what we want and tap into our greatest potential.
Last thing, is there anything you would like to say to your Thai fans?
Oh, sawadee ka, Thai fans. Thank you all so much for the love. I love being here in Thailand because y'all are always so dedicated, so excited, and Miss Universe loves visiting Thailand because of that. Everything I do, all the hard work is for the Thai fans. So, kapun ka.